What up, what up, what up? Bankroll Tim bedded up. Check it out, y'all. I got them 40s on there. Yeah, I know. I cut the shit out of it. You know why? Because the wheels are 15.5 inches wide. Boom. So because they stick out that far, turning, you know, it hits the bumper. Got a couple little cuts right here from full turn on the seam right here. So I'm gonna, it's a big piece. So I'm gonna trim this off the bottom because this is the only area cutting it. The fender, I had it tacked on. The bracket, it came off, so tack that back on there, boom. First in the world, 26-inch rims, 10 inches or 12 inches wide. It's a 40 by 15.5 tire. Still got that dent in the door. I haven't got a door. The back doors are cut a little bit. I mean, obviously. But right in here, it's touching just a little bit. When you hit a bump, it like hits right in here. Worse on the other side because one of my fat ass is in it. But it rides and drives good. I think it needs more lift, but like I was saying, what do y'all think if I just raffle this thing off by using rafflecreator.com, get it all set up on there, get everything fixed on it, which I'm slowly working on. I mean, it's a 2008. I was a second owner. It's body lifted, suspension lifted. It's only 2-wheel drive. It's not 4-wheel drive. It's not made for off-road. But everything that, there's a lot of things that have been replaced on it. Everything's custom fabbed in the front. It's got Viking coilovers in the front, a 12-inch shock C209, and a 12 DP 600 spring on the front. That fender has those dents in it. Where it was all chewed up before, I trimmed it. One little spot there you can see with the little dents in it. It's touched the tire a couple of times at full turn, so I'm gonna trim that a little bit more. This door right here you can see has hit, like I said, because my fat ass in it. So it's bubbled out right here. We got something on there, but a little light scuffs in the tire. And then see, this is like the original seaming when the tire was made. But tires are brand new. Rims were brand new last year. There's not a pit mark in them. You can see where the old weights were on the back. The rims could use a full detail on the back. Lug nuts are 6.5 inch, which I've had them on and off so many times. You guys with spike lugs, to avoid chipping your paint off of them with the socket that comes with them, put them on by hand and then use a ratchet and extension on your socket on the tool for these, so that way when you're turning it, you're just lightly putting pressure on it and then put a torque wrench on there, torque them down. But because I've used the impact every single time to take the lug off and on, the tool beats on them and gets the powder coat or paint, whatever it is, off of there. So anybody know about the red dot and the yellow dot on the wheels and you're not sure what that's for, that's for where the valve stem goes. You want the valve stem closest to the yellow dot, not the red dot. Just to let you guys know. And you see that little globe. It's got drilled and slotted rotors on it all the way around. Fronts are brand new. They only got maybe, not even exactly sure, maybe 400 or 500 miles on them. I did them a couple weeks back. So in the front, what I did is I lengthened my spindle. So it's cast. And like I said, see before, you can see that the spindle was hitting the spring and chewing up the paint on the spring. But that's my setup inside there for the coilovers. There's a video of it on there. But you can see now the ball joint actually travels. It's not all bound up. So I extended the spindle 3 inches right there. So that way all this would travel correctly. So then the wheel is out at the top. It was cambered out. So in order for me to get that in, there's alignment on the lower control arm, which I loosened those bolts up, pried it out, got the bottom of the wheel as far out as I could get it, and relaxed the spindle, or excuse me, the tie rod. The tie rod's down a hell of an angle. They're going from the bottom, but you have to keep the tie rod at the same angle as the lower control arm because it follows it and it helps with the steering. So in order to get the wheel to come in at the top, you know, there's no adjustment up here. What I ended up doing is I cut 1 inch out of the upper control arm in the front, right in the curve of how it goes up, down. So I cut out 1 inch while it was on the plates, the alignment plates. So then the weight pushed in onto here, and I welded it all the way around. Boom. Haven't had a problem with it, won't have a problem with it because I know how to weld, you know. So the truck rides and drives very good for having 40-inch wheels on it. It's a straight 6, 2-wheel drive. All the windows are tinted, windshield's tinted. It's got Scar 6 1/4 or 6 1/2 in all the doors. Got a Pioneer double din in it. So I'm thinking I'll raffle it. I gotta get the other rain guard up there because the one flew off, so I gotta get another set. Put those on there, clean it up. I mean, it's 2008, so you figure I'm a raffle creator, you know, 20 bucks a ticket, whatever. And then everybody that's involved in the old raffle, you know, I still got the paperwork on that I would just put you in with this because the way the shop's going, you know, I'm down to the 3 cars. Pontiac had pulled back off real fast. I want to help somebody out real quick. The car's coming. I got to change the seal on both Chevelle, but I'm gonna do that real fast for them because the pinion seal's leaking. But anyways, about the truck. I think it'd be better to try to raffle it to get it gone. That way I can get caught up with everything on the shop stuff, and I could grab another Trailblazer. Anything. But yeah, I don't know. Wheels are pretty damn wide, that's for sure. The frame, like I said, I ran out of paint, so I couldn't freshen up the frame right now, but I can. All the lights work, the motor runs good. Originally took off the luggage rack. I put the stock bolts back in it, but that was years ago when I bought it. But first in the world Trailblazer, up in the air, on 40s, on a 26. You could take this truck and you could take these wheels off, put these wheels on a Tahoe or something like that, or you could even put 32s or 34s right on the truck. Boom. So with how it's sitting and how it's trimmed up, 32s or 34s will go right on it, and that would be another first in the world. Headlights, I'm gonna get new headlights. But yeah, it's a monster truck. I bought the Delta Sonic car wash. Was it $19.99 a month? And with the 17s and 37s, their winter wheels on there, it goes on the track just fine because their tracks are like 13 inches wide. Well, now that these wheels are on here, and you know, these are 15.5 inches wide, can't go on the track. So that sucks because we were getting it washed every day, almost twice a day every day if you left the shop early enough, you know, because the car wash closes at 9 o'clock. But yeah, the truck's not perfect, but again, for 20 bucks to try and win it, I mean, I think it's worth it. But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But obviously it all would be refunded because it would be through the rafflecreator.com. Got the wife looking it up right now to see how we can do it, and we would be donating to St. Jude's. That's one of the main places that we like to donate to all the time. So, you know, the kids. But yeah, 2008 Trailblazer. I got the Tahoe bow tie on there. My original one that was on there was black, or had the gold on the inside. It was clear on the outside. I took it apart, got all the gold on the inside, painted it black, had it glued on there with that 2-part glue, and then one day, just I think over this winter, it was gone. I don't know where it fell off somewhere. But that one is a Tahoe one. I 2-sided taped it on there. Yes, the grill cracked right there. And yes, the headlights are completely horrible. That light bar right there is very bright, and it turns on with the fog lights, but I do not have bulbs in the fog lights right now because one of them burned out. But I hooked that up to the wires that go to the fog lights. So I was gonna put new bulbs in the fog lights and get these headlights. You can see the bedded up stickers on top. I've been on there for a long time. 2015 or 2016. I want to say 2015. But it's actually, I mean, you wouldn't think it would last that long, but it still looks alright. Well, I figured I'd throw up this video of the truck today being the 6th, July 6th, while I'm waiting for Buff to get here with a bell. I thought maybe when I would be recording on this that he would pull up. He said he was only like 20 minutes out. So, but anyways, the wind is picking up. Probably can't hear me. But yes, should I raffle it? Should I raffle it? Should I raffle it? I'm gonna try to raffle it. Figure it all out. And again, everybody that had sent money to Cash App before with the suspension raffle, obviously I could never get the shop caught up enough, me being one person and all the shit that happened over the last year and a half, 2 years, whatever it's been. There was very, very little entries on it anyways. But Raffle Creator, once everybody started doing the rafflecreator.com, and the more I looked at it, obviously, you know, so many people out there, oh, it's a scam, and if they didn't win, oh, it's a scam. Look, man, it's 20 bucks. You're taking a chance. And some people are like, oh, well, no, I spent $1,000. Okay, $1,000. You spent $1,000, but it would only take one $20 ticket, one number of 20 bucks to win it. And then if you did spend $1,000 and you got the better deal, that breaks the price of the ticket down to whatever, because it's a single number, a single ticket, you know what I'm saying, that would win in a raffle. So this one being, you know, if we get it all set up, it'd be 20 bucks would be the least, you know. A lot of people out there like this truck. You get the thumbs up all the time with it. I like it. I know people have asked me, why do you like it so much? Well, it was a very nice truck when I bought it. Somebody backed into it there. But it's always been a good truck. It's got me back and forth to the shop. It's picked up parts here and there, whatever. I had the big block Chevy in the back of it. You know, I've carried a lot of things in with this thing. Made money. But I'm looking at if it can get me ahead with this shop stuff so that I can stay 100% focused on the shop and keep everything going to where get to that one car in, one car out, you know what I'm saying? In, on the lift, bam, tore apart, parts ordered, or if I already had them get their parts, boom, the car could come in, be torn apart that day. You know, I'm one person in the shop. Malibu still sitting over there. I've been putting it in my shop. Big Lou hasn't had any room in his shop. Holidays and stuff like that. He ain't been here too much. But anyways, you know that Malibu. Yes, Big Lou does own that Malibu now. Alright, y'all. I'm just gonna, yeah. I gotta get this door trimmed a little bit more so that way I stop chewing up the tire. I mean, look how much tread is on these tires. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of tread. Brand new. The fronts are not wearing. Just a couple little grooves right there, like I said. From, again, you can see down there the shiny spot where the seam is. That's where full turn it's hitting right here. This fender I had welded, but I got to trim this back just a little bit more because it touches the fender just every once in a while with my fat ass in there. But alright, y'all. Bankroll Tim bedded up. Got the fan going inside. But I got that. Everything moved. I almost tripped over my baby scooter because you guys know I be tripping on everything. But yeah, alright, y'all. Bankroll Tim bedded up. 73, 81. Appreciate y'all. And I'm out. It's hotter in here than I thought. I wanted to get here later today so I can work later while it was cool. But I am gonna get this shit tore out right now while I'm waiting for the Chevelle to get here. Like I said, all I gotta do is change the pinion seal, so I gotta pull the pinion off. The pinion, the yoke. Just pull the yoke out, pull the drive shaft out, pull the yoke out, and take the seal out and put the other seal on. And then I can put the Pontiac back on there. And my son did not get to the house last night. He's at his cousin's house, so that way he could be here to work on that. But anyways, alright, y'all. Bankroll Tim bedded up. I'm out.